That's good. There's on that one a little bit of shift.
They've both had their fair share of ankle sprains.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head which one.
A little push at the end. There.
Man, that one.
A little bit there.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey dude, please don't try this at home. These adjustments are done by professional chiropractors. We post every single day from one of your favorite chiropractors. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
With Natasha, and Natasha has been in before but experiencing some things a little bit different now. She's been more active. You mentioned Muay Thai now, yes?
Yes.
So what's going on? What brings you in?
I'm feeling a little bit of different discomforts, I would say. In my jaw, I can feel it shifting, especially while I talk. Feel the stiffness when I make certain movements. I've continued to be playing soccer and I move my body quite often, so I also have some stuff going on with my ankles.
Out face down, please, and we'll start with the spine.
Alrighty. Face down.
And you're talking about the tension in the shoulders, right?
Yes.
And comes so much with your nature of work. So again, what do you do for work in front of a computer, yes?
Yes, I've been working from home. I am a UX designer, so I spend a lot of time on the computer and sitting down.
And one of the questions we always ask people when they come in is, how many hours a day are you sitting or in front of a computer? And that's part of it. So I'm looking at your leg length here, and you told me off camera, Natasha, too, that you felt like things were uneven. Yeah, so when we look at the leg length, that's one of the things that we're checking for, and sure enough, your hips are off. For motion, and the left side, I don't know if you noticed, the right side, it moves normally. There's probably not a lot of tenderness there, but when we push on the left here, any sensitivity, across your arms in the front, just like that. Good. And then I'm going to roll you toward me and you'll feel a little bit of a push at the end.
Okay.
Good. And soften your hips. I gotcha. There you go.
Oh.
Good. Perfect. See your back face up, please. So that was your sacrum. It's the bone that we sit on, and a lot of times it just stops moving correctly. Cross the arms here, and then that one in the mid back. My hands are a little cold. Right there. Breath in for me, please. Good, and let it all go. And feel a little push at the end. There.
Man, that one.
And she's referring to a billboard. So we were voted best chiropractic office in Austin. Thank you, everyone who maybe is in Austin watching this. If you're not in Austin, thanks anyways. But we got voted the best in town. So. And let your head just fall back. There we go. Good. So feeling again here, motion, and typically there's two main spots when we're in front of a computer that will find more stress or more tension, and then also right here at the top of the neck and on the right side there. So there's two spots that we're going to make an adjustment to. So the first bone in the upper back. Good. A little bit there.
Oh.
There we go. And then the very top one, there's just as much there. Good. Perfect. And then I do want to check the jaw now. We always start with the spine first. The top one, I'll have you sit up facing this way over here, side to side, or if it's smoothed out after the neck adjustment. So let's have you just slowly open, please. Okay, so good there, and then close. And smooth. There. You feel like it's shifting. Yeah, that's good. There's on that one a little bit of shift down to the left, but it's not dramatic or it's not a lot. Are you feeling it right now shifting to the side?
Honestly, I catch it when I'm maybe just like talking, and sometimes I can just feel it shift weirdly to where like when I close it kind of, I'm like, okay, that.
And then close. Yeah, that's moving normally. So that's the more common is this, where a jaw problem is actually coming from the neck. So this is when you think your jaw, actually think, oh shoot, it's my neck. So remember things like posture in front of the computer
Yes.
And just addressing the neck. Go. And then when was the last time you played soccer?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Last night.
So, and remind me, ankle sprains on one side more than the other that you felt, or more severe injuries on one side than the other?
They've both had their fair share of ankle sprains. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head which one.
Okay. Okay, so let's check them out. Let's have you lie all the way back, please, and then we're gonna look at motion. My right, your left. And it starts there, that top bone that's called the talus, and it's just not gliding. So, like pain through this muscle. I don't know if you ever experienced that in your shins.
Yeah, shin splints all the time.
There we go. So this will help with that. Good there. And on the outside of the foot, right there. Good on that one as well. That's the cuboid. And then I'm feeling the arches.
Okay.
Any soreness when I do that?
Not sore. Well, okay, where you just, yeah, right there, yes. It is a little sore and more like tender, soft.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bend the knee, let that fall right there, and then I'm gonna make an adjustment to that bone. Good, one more. Good.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And then feeling through the middle of the foot. The middle of the foot's not moving, so well, even a lot of times now the cleats are like pretty narrow, but
Yeah.
any heels or any...
Oh, definitely. Heels all the time. It's bad.
So when you wear heels, what it will do is it'll put a lot of pressure on the big toe joints are right underneath it. And then the other place is it'll create a lot, almost like a locking through the middle of the foot, so it just stops moving correctly. And that is what we're about to free up right now.
Oh.
There we go. And then it's the same thing here on this one, that big toe really stuck, and then the middle of the foot there.
Wow.
And then big toe. And that moved before we even...
Big toe. I will say, especially when I wear my heels.
Okay. So there we go. And then now the feet are moving how they should, so let's have you take a few steps and even see if sensation from pre-adjustment and after the adjustment.
I would say my big toe, I do feel a lot of pain sometimes when I walk and I'm not feeling it.
Good. Is it mostly on the right foot that you feel it, on the big toe?
Yeah.
And that's the one that was worse, that was more stuck, so it's coming from the heels mostly.
But yeah, they feel really good, loose.
Good. Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much.